everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today's video, clearly I have no makeup on right now and I'm quite shiny, but besides the point, this is going to be a chit chat get ready with me because I have my no makeup eye. Let's just throw it out there. I broke it. I got a ton of new makeup, but I have reasoning behind it. I'm getting surgery on Monday, so this is kind of retail therapy to make me feel better, which it definitely did, but now I am itching to use all my new stuff. So I'm going to just put some makeup on with you guys, and we're going to look at all my new products, see what I think of them, and let's go. I am going to, moisturize. I've been using the Simple Moisturizer. This is the light moisturizing one. This is the SPF 15. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So right over top that, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So I definitely want to use that around my T-zone, like around my nose and mouth area, because that's where I tend to break out, even though there's not really much going on there now, but just for the sake of primer, we're gonna go ahead and do that. One thing I do want to mention about this primer is that it definitely has a smell. It takes a while for it to go away, so just beware. It's a very like minty, sweet smell. It's really weird. I'm not sure why e.l.f. did that, but yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes, and I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. It's just a white base. And this will make any eyeshadow that you use pop, which is what I am intending to do. Okay. So the palette that I'm going to use today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. This is a brand new palette on the market. Let's just take a peek at the colors. Just look at this. New palettes are amazing because none of the colors have been used, and it makes me so excited and giddy. So I'm probably going to use this quad right here because that looks most appealing to me. That's what caught my eye when I wanted to buy this palette. I'm gonna go in with that soft peach shade, that very first color in the palette right here. Well, that is the perfect crease color ever. So I'm just gonna wipe that off my brush and go in with that Morocco shade right next to it. It's like the next shade deeper. Spoiled. It's a nice shimmery champagne shade. Well, that's like the prettiest color ever. So I'm definitely going on the more lighter side of the eyeshadow because I'm going to work later today, so I don't want to, like, you know, be too overdone, even though I probably will by the end of this video. So I like it so far. We're going to add a little bit more definition because the colors do seem to like blend in really well, which is nice, but I want a little bit of contrast, so we're going to go in with that fudge shade in the quad right here. And I'm using the Sigma Small Taper Blending E45 to do that for my outer V. This is what I use every day. I'm gonna go back in with that Spoiled shade and just make sure that's still there. So that Spoiled shade definitely has a lot of chunky glitter in it, so just be careful when you use that. I'm glad I did my eyes first though, because if I didn't, this would have been a disaster. I would have looked like a vampire, and we can't have that. So here's what I have going on right now. I kind of like it. It's just like a very subtle like look. So if anybody knows how to get glitter off of your skin after you do your makeup, and if you have fallout, please let me know down below, because I always struggle with this, and especially this shade. Holy how this just fell out of nowhere. It's so annoying. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm going to use a new one. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet shade in Lush. I'm not sure why it's velvet. I should probably look that up. But it's just a rich smoky brown, and I'm going to line my eyes. For mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Magma Mascara. Whenever I do mascara, I feel like one eye lacks mascara and the other one like looks fabulous. It's always so annoying for me. So we already primed the face, we already moisturized the face, so that's good. I'm going to use 2 products for my face today. Not just 2, but for the foundation part. I'm not really liking this Makeup Forever foundation. It doesn't stay on me long enough to make me happy, and I don't really like the finish. It looks patchy on me or something, I don't know. So I'm going to mix it with my Garnier BB Cream, and the 2 together will hopefully give me a nice pretty look. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So when I was going to work in the spring last year, one time I forgot to put foundation over here, and I remember looking in the car mirror and being like, wow, I must have been half asleep when I was doing my makeup. Like, how crazy to forget to put makeup on this side of your face. Like, this whole chunk was just it didn't have foundation on it. Like, what was wrong with me? And then one time I forgot to put my contacts in, so I couldn't see anything. Oh my gosh, working last year was crazy because I remember just like, it was so hard to get used to it because I hadn't worked in a while, and it was just, oh my god, so funny. It's time for concealer. I'm gonna use the Master Conceal by Maybelline. This is in the shade Light. Also, if you are wondering why I kind of sound congested and like nasally all the time, well, it's a long story, but basically I've always not been able to breathe through my nose, like at all. So I always sound like I have a cold, and it's so annoying, but that's what the surgery is for on Monday. So I'm really looking forward to not sounding so nasally and not being so congested all the time, because I seriously cannot stand this feeling. It's so uncomfortable, and like at night it's so hard to breathe because when I'm flat, like nothing drains well in me. So that's just really annoying. So I'm looking forward to the surgery, very nervous though. But it's a very quick surgery. It's like under 2 hours, so that's really great. I still have to stay overnight though, which kind of is gross, but I'm gonna use the ReadySetGorgeous CoverGirl concealer for under my eyes. And along with all this, along with the surgery on Monday, I had to go through so much clearance, like to get cleared for surgery. And it's made me hate doctor's offices. Like, I hated doctor's offices before the surgery, but now it like just confirms the fact that I hate it even more. So it's just been a real struggle, especially this past week. I've just been like losing my mind. It's so irritating. So thankfully, surgery is on Monday and then I'll be done. Woohoo! Okay, so concealer's done. Now I'm gonna set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm in the shade of Creamy Natural. And just go ahead and set your entire face with this. So I mentioned I was going to work today, and I'm so excited because I'm going to be getting money again for the whole entire summer. So far I have not earned a single penny because of my surgery, and just I was going to work at a camp, but it didn't work out because of the surgery, which I was really bummed about, but I'm actually really glad that I'm not working at a camp because this summer has been so hot. And I've been able to do a lot more than I would have if I had worked at camp, because you can't take off. So anyway, I'm gonna be working at a retail store called Charming Charlie, and I'm so excited about it because it's like 5 minutes away, and I thought there was a spider up there, but there's not. It's 5 minutes away. I'll be earning some money. However, I really hate retail. Like, I've worked in retail twice before, and it just was a horrible experience both times. So, crossing my fingers that this one will be better. I think I'm working with older people, so that's nice. It won't be like catty or anything like that, because I can't stand that. Okay, moving this right along, I don't know what blush to wear. Well, while I'm figuring that out, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the Naked 2 Basics palette, the Skimp shade right here. I'm so good at it. So this is the e.l.f. blush palette in light. Here's what it looks like. One of my favorites. And I'm going to use like brown shade right here. I've never used that before, I don't think. But I want something natural. It might be too natural for me, so we'll see. Not bad. Not my favorite. Now going into bronzer and highlight, I'm going to use a new product. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo, and I have the shade 1. And it's like the pinky highlight and the regular bronze. I'm going to use a large angled contour F40 from Sigma. It's just an angled one, so I can really get around the hairline. And I'm going to use that bronzer in there. So first impressions of that bronzer is, I don't even know if it showed up on me. Maybe it did. Please tell me if it showed up on me, because I'm terrible with bronzer. Like, if it doesn't show up, I will go so heavy-handed, and then I'll look like I'm super tan, which is good, but at the same time, I don't want to look super tan, so right now, at least. So I'm not sure about that bronzer. I will have to play around with it. I also hate when you get products together like this, because it's so hard to get your freaking brush in there. So now we're going to go in with that highlight. So this brush picks up the product really well. And go ahead and swipe that. Oh boy. Okay, well that was enough. And what I like to do when I go overboard on my highlight, as I did right here, I use my e.l.f. brush, my e.l.f. blush brush. It's just a fat brush like that. You can use any brush, but this is nice because it's kind of smaller, so you can just blend it out. See how that works? It just takes down the shine a little bit. I might end up putting more on, but yeah. I always have one brow that I like better, and it's this one, because this one's easier to frame. This one wings out a lot on this side, and it's really hard to frame. We're going to try the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips Baby Berry. This is my favorite lip liner of all time. And I'm going to fill them in and line them. I'm going to use the Nars Audacious lipstick in Anita. This is a brand new product to me. I've been dying to test this out. I'm going to use the Maybelline Elixir in 500 Enthralling Nude. It's just a nice sparkly nude. Alright guys, so that is the finished makeup look. I actually really like how much body my hair has, I feel, so that's cool. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat, please do so. It will be linked at the end of the video, but that's where you can get like a lot of sneak peeks and stuff like that. So definitely make sure to follow me. And if you like this type of chit chat get ready with me video, then definitely let me know down below. And all the products I use will be listed down below as well. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!